All right, guys, we are going to graph quadratic functions. All right, so we are going to do this by making a table of values of this function. Okay, and so the way I do that is I draw myself a little chart. Okay, and I'm actually going to make this so that I can fit a bunch of values in here, like 6 of them actually. All right. So I'm going to call this X. I'm going to call this Y. Right here, I'm going to put my negative X squared. Okay? And then here, the values that I'm going to use 2, 1, 0, negative 1, and negative 2. Okay? So I'm going to plug these in, and I'm going to say negative 2 squared, negative 1 squared, negative 0 squared, negative 1 squared. Be mindful that this is negative 1, and then there's a negative 1 inside the parentheses, so it's a negative 1. And here I have negative 2 squared. Okay? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 squared. Okay? 2 squared is 2 times 2. So this is going to be 2 times 2, which is 4, but it's negative, so it's negative 4. Okay? Here I have 1 squared, so that's 1 times 1. That does not mean 1 times 2. That means 1 times 1. 1 times 1 is 1, but it's negative, so I make it negative 1. 0 squared is 0 times 0, so I do 0 times 0, and that's 0, negative 0, still 0. Okay. And here I have negative 1 squared. What that means is negative 1 times negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. But there's a negative sign out here, and that makes it negative 1. Okay? Here I have negative 2 times negative 2, because it's negative 2 squared, so it's negative 2 times negative 2, which is positive 4. But there's a negative 4 here. You'll notice that there's a pattern, right? Negative 4, negative 1, 0, 1, negative 4. It starts to kind of repeat, doesn't it? So my ordered pairs are 2, negative 4, 1, negative 1, 0, 0, negative 1, negative 1, and negative 2, negative 4. All right, these are my ordered pairs. Now, for my ordered pairs, I need to graph. So, I bring out my handy-dandy graph, and I'm going to plot these points. I have 2, negative 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then negative 4, down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's my first point. Then I have 1, negative 1. So I'll go to the right 1 and down 1. My next is 0, 0. So the origin, I put a point there. Then it's negative 1, negative 1. Notice it's matched up right here. And then negative 2, negative 4. All right, now is when I connect the dots, okay? I'll start here. And remember, it's not supposed to be a straight line in between points because it's a curve. It's actually called a parabola. All right, so I have my nice parabola here. And it's also good to go, when you have a parabola like this, to label it of what it is. This is the parabola, the graph of y equals negative x squared. And that's how you do it.